Yo, 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 happy Thursday, everybody. AKA Ten Hag Day, maybe? Maybe not, we'll see. well, hopefully. Hey guys, how are we all doing today? Thank you very much for joining us and getting in the chat here today for the live show, or if you're on catch up later, thanks for watching. Hope you're all doing well today. I can see a bunch of legends in here. We've got Danny Slater, Rush Mano, Chief Shrewman, Cedric Burner, Robin, William, Gungshi, Luke Rogers, United Forever, and a whole bunch of other legends as well. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. We're going to get into the latest United news that's happened overnight and also just this morning and give you the latest rundown for the day's goings on. But I hope you're all doing very well today. Thank you very much for joining. Smash that like on the video if you're just getting in here. Drop a cheeky little thumbs up. Share it around on social media if you're that way inclined as well. And get involved in the live chat as well with the legends, because we're going to be getting in and out of the live chat throughout the show. Hey there, Sleepster. Hey, Scott Corden, Coach Brian, Danny Slater, K.A., Ali Bajeez. How the devil are you? Arsenal clapping our jeeps. Now we're going to smash them up, Ali Bajeez, mate. This is the Arsenal Hollands we're talking about. Less of that attitude, mate. I know it doesn't seem like we can beat anybody at the moment, but this is Arsenal Hollands we're talking about. Anyway, great to see you, though. Raw Bullet. Hey, Solo, what's going on, my man? Big up yourself. Danny Slater as well. A Raw Bullet, Gungshi. Everyone, thanks for joining. Great to have you all aboard the Bacon Express this morning. So we've got some news to get into in regards to Ten Hag, guys. The biggest news we're going to get into, it looks sort of like pretty imminent, of course, in regards to Ten Hag being announced as the next permanent Manchester United manager. So lots of different reports coming out today. We've got the Telegraph, the Express, the Evening Standard, all suggesting that Manchester United are set to confirm Erik Ten Hag as new manager after agreeing terms with the coach and also Ajax. So after weeks of negotiations have been concluded basically now, and it seems like he's going to be announced soon. I mean, this is the latest report. So Thursday, which is today, may be hashtag Welcome Erik Day. Today we'll see, because according to various different outlets such as the Telegraph and other sources, Ten Hag's appointment could be rushed through today and be announced. Also, Fabrizio Romano has been giving us an announcement at 1 a.m. He gave us a little update and just said this, that Manchester United, this was around about 1 a.m., so, 9 hours ago, Manchester United have contracts and paperwork's now ready for Erik Ten Hag after full agreement reached last Monday. Official announcement is being prepared, waiting for final green light from Ajax. Mitchell van der Gaag's ready to be part of the coaching staff. So there's the latest news, guys, basically. It seems like soon, maybe it isn't going to be today, but that's what a lot of different reports are coming out saying. But could be announced pretty soon, guys. Obviously, he's still got a job to do over there at Ajax until the end of the season, so he's not going to be coming in imminently, I don't think, as in right now. But at some point, he's going to be coming in at the end of the season. When he's finished there at Ajax, he should be taking over the reins. That's how I see it. I mean, who knows what the actual terms of the deal are right now? Maybe he's coming in straight away. I very much doubt that. But we can hope, because I do think we need to get this new era under Erik Ten Hag started as soon as possible and ship a lot of the shit players out of the door and get a whole bunch of new fresh players in, a new crop of players to try and actually, get this team back to being something resembling a Manchester United side, because at the moment it's a joke. So there you go. It seems like he's pretty much coming in. Get in there, my son. Come on. Let's be having you. We've got the Dutch Stone Cold Steve Austin coming in here to lay a whole bunch of fucking whoop ass all over the Premier League, hopefully. Give me a hell yeah in the live chat. He does look a little bit like Steve Austin, though. And I'm just saying, so Erik Ten Hag coming in. Hopefully he's going to be a good manager at Manchester United. Only time will tell that. He's going to need time, resources. And when I say resources, I mean a lot of resources, because this squad is absolutely suspect. There's a lot of different players in there that might have some sort of technical prowess, but in terms of actual personality, character, and sort of leadership qualities, having any sort of ability to overcome any kind of adversity, they're lacking in the cojones department. So we have to get some new players in with bigger bollocks. That's what I'm thinking, guys. They don't have to actually have necessarily anatomically bigger bollocks, just spiritually bigger bollocks. That's what we need at Manchester United. Players with a lot of fight, with a lot of heart and a lot of desire. Hungry players, maybe younger players. So yeah, we need a lot of players coming in under Erik Ten Hag this summer. Ali Bajeez says, I hope we stop going for big names and go for players like Diaz, Mane and Salah. such a better scouting. Well, if you actually look at what Liverpool have done with their signings over the years, you can't really doubt that they have signed a good quality of player and not spent a ridiculous amount of money like some other clubs have, such as us. They have signed some big money signings, of course, like Van Dijk or the goalkeeper, but most of their signings have actually been quite frugal. So yeah, fair enough. We need to do something resembling that. We need to find some gems. What happened to United being able to unearth gems? You go back to the 90s, we're spending fucking 400k on Peter Schmeichel and shit like that from Bromby. We're doing great business all over the place for finding little gems here and there. So yeah, I don't really know what's happened there. We haven't really been able to sign any real stars that are not a huge amount of money. We seem to have recently gone for big name players, and they've sort of flopped, actually. They've caught the disease, and Manchester United have just completely flopped. Hey, Kate Cadet, what's going on, man? He says spiritual bollocks. Yeah, hell yeah, big balls, says Coach Brian. Let's get some hashtag spiritual big balls in the live chat, because that's what these guys need. By the way, I can see a lot of legends getting in. Do drop a thumbs up and get involved in the chat. We're going to be getting in and out the chat throughout this show, so make sure you get involved, guys. Mcguire applying for assistant coach job because he's not going to play when Ten Hag comes to United. He should apply to take over from Doris the tea lady, mate. I'm not even kidding, guys. United need to have a full-on clear out. Darren Fletcher, what the fuck are you doing, son? You know, fucking Murtaugh, you know, fucking Judge, fucking all these guys up the top. I don't know, fucking forgotten who's in there. You know why? Because there's too many cocks spoiling the broth at Manchester United in those departments. We need some footballing men. I like Ralph Rangnick, actually, because he's coming in. He's saying how it is. He's laying the smack down. He's saying we need to get, 10 players in the next window. We need to invest. We need to spend a shitload of money. He's saying it how it is. They probably don't like that, but at least Ralph Rangnick's fucking laying the smack down, right? That is what we need. We need more footballing men who are looking at the benefits of the team and trying to actually, be real about the situation. So that's what we've got. Too many cocks spoiling the broth at Manchester United and not enough quality people in there, really, I think. And we need to get some more footballing sort of people in there. But just in regards to, how the club is run, it's just not very good, is it? There's a lot of different too many people up there, I think, in those departments having an input. And really, we just need to have clear vision and execute that vision and have investment and have money and all that good stuff. Hey, what's going on there, Faz? What's happening? Cedric Banner. Yes, thank you, Rushman, who says subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, do hit that subscribe button. By the way, guys, you might have seen, we've actually got 55 legends watching this morning already here. You might have seen we've actually hit 55,000 subscribers. Get in there, my son. Thank you, every single one of you guys who subscribed. Unfortunately, the last 100 or a couple hundred subscribers are most likely Scousers. So there you go. But either way, welcome aboard, La. Appreciate you all for being subscribed. All the long-time legends as well, and all the people who've subscribed, even if it's recently or a long time ago. Get in there. We have got 55,000 subscribers. Let's be having you. So yeah, very happy about that, guys. Very happy about that. Right, so yeah, too many people at Manchester United. Let's get some footballing people in there. Let's have a little bit more bottle in terms of acquiring players as well. But here we go. Thursday, it's been reported that could be the day that Erik Ten Hag does become the next manager. We'll have to wait and see. Seems like negotiations are more or less done. It's understood that he's going to be expected to sign a 3-year contract with the option for an extra 12 months. We want to confirm his appointment as soon as possible, really, because, well, we are humiliated. We're absolutely embarrassed. The fans are reeling. The club is reeling from that defeat against Liverpool on the back of some real gash performances. And I guess it's just like a little bit of good news, isn't it? As in, hey, we've got something to look forward to. There's a new coach coming in. It's not that long you're going to have to put up with an absolute shit show, hopefully. And we're going to get on in the new direction going very, very soon. So, that would be good. That's why I can understand if they wanted to announce it soon. He's not going to be coming in right away, of course. But if they want to announce it and say that he's going to be taken over at the end of the season, then I guess that just gives everyone a little bit of something positive to think about. But there you go. In regards to the situation with, his contract and also compensation package, United have reportedly agreed a compensation package to include the assistant manager there, Mitchell van der Gaag, as well, who's going to be coming in. We've got Ten Hag and van der Gaag, a little bit of a Dutch duo on the go coming in, apparently, and reportedly a £2.5 million compensation package. Had to pay a little bit more to Ajax in order to get Mitchell van der Gaag as well in with Ten Hag. So that's the latest report, £2.5 million compensation package to Ajax to recruit Ten Hag and his assistant, Mitchell van der Gaag. It also says that, so he could well be announced before the Arsenal game. Van der Gaag is set to join as well, and other prestigious footballing people have been mentioned as well, such as Robin van Persie, Steve McLaren. These guys are all being talked about as still people that maybe Erik Ten Hag will bring in as backroom staff. So that could be good stuff. Ten Hag has arranged a contract for Van der Gaag. That's what's the latest report, and he's also made an effort, reportedly, to bring in coaches with a Manchester United background at Manchester United. This is what is being said by Mike Verwey over in the Netherlands. And he says it's also the case with Robin van Persie. United would still like to make an addition to the staff and will continue to talk with Ten Hag. So you could see maybe the Flying Dutchman, Robin van Persie, coming back in at Manchester United as some sort of coaching capacity. We shall see. We shall see. So exciting times, guys. This is all good news. It's imminent. He's going to be coming in here, taking over from Ralf Rangnick. Ralf Rangnick's still going to be overseeing things. He's going to be, of course, dealing with player ins and outs, I think, over the next few couple of months, certainly before Ten Hag's able to get in. So Ralf Rangnick's, I think, seen enough with a lot of the playing squad. He's still selected a lot of these gash players, but I think surely now he realises that most of them are just absolutely gash. Hey, Mark Harris, thank you so much for getting in here, bro. What's going on, man? Thank you so much. He says... 2 minutes for the bangers, Gov. You look Arteta is in black, my Don says. Oh, right, I look like Arteta in black. I know I'm sort of disappearing into the back. I've just got a black hoodie on. It doesn't really show up very well on screen, does it, mate? You're right. It looks a little bit like I'm sort of disappearing here, mate. Or it looks like I'm about to go and do like a performance art, mime performance on the street or something, man. Just got to apply some white makeup. You know what I mean? Just do the old... Anyway, never mind. Mark Harris, thank you so much for getting in here with your super chat, my son. Let's get a cheeky little Sue in the chat. Manny Slew Flacky, get in there. He says, good night, mate. Going to rewatch this episode over morning coffee. Oh, nice one, bro. Well, have a good night. Thank you for getting in it. I really appreciate that one. And enjoy your morning coffee later as well, my son. Thank you so much, Manny. You're a top don. Hope you're doing well, bud. You might get 2.5 million for Slabby if you're lucky, says the Forlan Joker. That would be insane, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't really know what Harry Maguire's value would be. It's a packet of port scratchings and a copy of Razzlemag, if you ask me, for Harry Maguire, and you're selling him not to a football club, but to a building site, in my opinion. But there you go. I mean, I don't really know what his value would be. Guys, what do you think Harry Maguire could be sold for if you offered him around tomorrow? Who would sign him and for how much? I do actually think he's got value. I think he's 30 million quid. No more than that. He plays for England, for fuck's sake. He's obviously an England player. He's not going to be less than that. He's a homegrown talent. Maybe even 40 million. 30 to 40 million pounds you get for the slab, realistically. I know really he's worth a Twix and a fucking News of the World, but he's actually decent. He's an England homegrown player in his prime. If you want to call it a prime. I don't know if you really can call it a prime when Harry Maguire's concerned. It's not really prime, is it? But there you go. Mark Harris says he'll have the razzle. £1, says Anthony Kaufman. £1 Mcguire. 19p and half a curly whirly, says Dan Davey. 25 million back to Leicester. Nice raw bullet. Yeah, we could send him off like a bullet to Leicester. Sell him for 10 million quid and a bag of crisps, says Manny Stu Flacky. Nice. I like it how we were all on the same wavelength here. We're including snacks along the way. Because you know who's going to buy Mcguire. The type of person that's going to buy Mcguire. It's going to be somebody that enjoys savoury snacks. Bell 601 says Newcastle 40 million and he looks class for them. Hey, I think you're right. Bell 601. I think that's the destination. I don't know if Eddie Howe would want to touch him with a shitty stick, actually, but he might well go for him just because he's in his prime. He's the sort of player that can help Newcastle get to the next level. That next level being a mediocre mid-table team. You know what I mean? He's not the sort of player that's going to take you to being a challenging for European spots. I don't necessarily think so. But hey, look, he is in the England setup. He has been playing for United all these years. He's got the experience. That's all he's got, in my opinion. But he is very, very decent, is the word. So I could see Newcastle wanting to get him. I could see them wanting to get him. He would be a pretty decent player for them as well, I think, for a couple of seasons. But that's it, really. If they want to get to the point where they're challenging to win the title in 3 or 4 or 5 years' time, Harry Maguire's probably not going to still be there then. But right now, in the next couple of years, same with Jesse Lingard, really. We're getting rid of Jesse Lingard because he's not a good enough player, I think, for Manchester United, what we need right now. So he's just sort of surplus. But really, at Newcastle, he could be a really good player for them. We saw what he did at West Ham. If he went to Newcastle over the next 3 or 4 seasons, he could help them get to the next level. But he's not going to be the guy that's going to help you win the Champions Leagues or the Premier Leagues or things like that. So there you go. But those sorts of players would be good signings for Newcastle. Yes. A nice one there, Aidan McDonald. Pork pie and a pickled egg. Nice one, guys. Hey, we're nearly at 50 likes. Thank you, everyone, for getting into this morning. Do drop a thumbs up on the vid if you haven't done so. And let's get back into the rest of the United news then. So yeah, as you can see, there's the latest update from Fabrizio Romano about it. Just says that the full agreement's reached last Monday. We knew that. And an official announcement is being prepared. Could well be before the Arsenal game. And also a lot of reports come out to say that it could well be today. So we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully it's very soon. Hopefully it's imminent. We just need a little bit of good news at Manchester United. This has been a shit show of a season. We're absolutely done. And I don't know if you saw the game last night, but the Arsenal-Hollands actually beat the Chelsea Scummers 4-2. So Chelsea couldn't even do us any sorts of favours there. I mean, look, United still have an outside chance of getting top 4 because we've got Arsenal and Chelsea to play the next 2 games. If we win those 2 games, hey, we'll be right back in the running for top 4 again. We really will. But we actually have to win those 2 games, and we can't really beat anybody at the moment. So it's not that convincing we'll beat those 2 sides. I think we'll beat Arsenal, to be fair, guys. Because Arsenal are a bunch of fucking Mickey Mouse bottle jobs, guys. Even if they're in a good spell, we seem to usually, come on, Arsenal shine. No, look, they did well last night. I think they are actually a dangerous, dangerous team. But are Arsenal the type of side that can put together back-to-back good performances like that? They're not really, are they? I think they've proven to not be. So we'll see, though. We're definitely not either. It's just like, it's not the immovable object meeting the unstoppable force. It's like just like the ungashable object meeting the fucking, the bag of shit. That's basically what it is. Like, it's just two terrible teams at this moment in time who are not exactly the best proven consistent winners, and they're just coming together to see who's the gashest. That's kind of how I see what's going to go down on Saturday. But come on, United. We're going to do Arsenal, man. They did look very, very good. Who thinks we're going to beat Arsenal on Saturday, guys? Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think we're going to beat Arsenal. I do think we're going to beat Arsenal. I think we'll turn up against Arsenal. Just got a feeling. We're going to batter them. Okay, we did just lose 4-0 to Liverpool. Arsenal's a totally different animal to Liverpool, in all fairness. They are good. They did show that last night, but come on. We've got a definite chance. We beat them earlier on in the season. We'll have Cristiano Ronaldo back as well. We'll have Cristiano Ronaldo back. He's been trained. I think he'll be back. And he's a big, big inclusion. He was such a huge loss. It just goes to show you how much of a player he is for us when we are without him. And our win percentage with him is just absolutely ridiculous compared to our win percentage without him. Lots of ones coming in the live chat here. Thank you so much, Cedric Burner, Simon Almeida. Danny Slater says, you ain't beating us for fuck's sake. You're going down, Danny. Roddy Can't Game says, no, Arteta. Hey, Roddy Can't Game, what's going on, man? Couple of Arsenal Hollands getting in here strong. Great to see you, Roddy. How's it going, man? Raw Bullet, Gungshi thinks we're going to win. Cody thinks we're going to win. Sim's not too sure. Adewale, Adelasia as well. And Coach Brian. Guys, thank you very much for getting your thoughts in. Hey, look, it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. It's a tough game, but I think it's a 50-50 game. If United turn up and actually go with, real venom, which we did not do in the last game. That was what was the most concerning thing. That's what was the most horrendous thing about that game against Liverpool. It wasn't the result. The result was secondary, really. You're going against the best team or the informed team in the league at this moment in time, the best team in the league. At their place. It's not really a game where we're really realistically thinking we're going to win. It's just more the manner of which they just rolled over and took it and just didn't really go for it and just didn't show any sort of snap or desire. You see Rangnick's presser afterwards, he's slagging them off, saying, they didn't even want to go and press them, mate. They didn't even want to go and close them down. He's saying that about his own players. That's obviously not what the tactics are obviously to press. And that's why he's fucking slagging them off and not doing what he's told them to do, etc. So it's just these players are absolute scum. But if they do have a kick up the arse, have a rocket up the bum, and maybe Ralph Rangnick, gets the old German leaf blower out, maybe these players will start to perform a little bit better. But surely a game against Arsenal, when they're competing for top 4, we're competing for top 4, the season's not over yet, we've still got an outside glimmer of hope of getting top 4. Surely you're going to see some sort of performance from United on the left. Fucking come on. Surely we're going to see something. Because we've seen a few games in a row now. That Everton game, absolutely pitiful, played like a bunch of embarrassing little melt bags. The Norwich game, oh my goodness me, bunch of fucking Coleman's mustard lovers. We've gone there, and we've they've come to our gaff, I should say. We've barely managed to beat them. Barely managed to beat them. 3-2, it took a bit of Ronaldo majesty to do it. Individual brilliance, FC strikes again. And then we just got done 4-0 to Liverpool. Look, we're obviously not in a good run of form right now. But these players just have to show a much better standard performance against Arsenal, man. Even if they're all going to go. I mean, the interesting situation is, you've seen Ralph Rangnick come out and basically say Liverpool are 6 years ahead of us. We're just not good enough. They're just a better team. They've got better players. We need 6, 7, 8, or 10 new players. Now, in my eyes, that's good because it's true, and we do need to address the problem in the summer. But imagine being a player in Manchester United's dressing room as well. I'm just thinking about it from that perspective, playing devil's advocate here for a second. If you hear that, is that not going to make you down tools more, or is that going to make you react? Is that going to make you say, you know what? Screw this German GP looking fool. I'm gonna fucking prove him wrong with an absolute monstrous performance against the Arsenalans. Well, let's hope that it's the latter. But we'll find out, won't we, against Arsenal, whether or not they are complete shrimps and whether or not they will completely shrivel up and just die off for the rest of the season. Or maybe they'll say, you know what? Nah, we're not going to go out like this. We'll actually show what we are capable of. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what we need, peeps, because it was embarrassing the other day against Liverpool. And it was quite embarrassing against Norwich, even though we won. And it was embarrassing against Everton. And it's just been embarrassing in general recently. So, yeah, these guys got to step up, show what they're made of. I mean, Ruddy can't game. He's just made a great point. He says, Mcguire in the back, you get clapped. Couldn't agree more. Ralph Rangnick might as well switch the team around. Play the kids, bring Mejbri in. He showed a lot more desire in the cameo that he had in the last game than most of those senior players did for the time they were on the pitch. So in my opinion, yeah, make some wholesale changes. What's the worst that can happen? It's very unlikely somebody's going to be shitter than Harry Mcguire. He's always making errors. Look at his performance last time out, guys, against Liverpool. Oh my goodness me. He's completely out of position for at least a couple of their goals. He's always got a hand in the gash sort of work that happens at the back. He's not a leader. He's not a captain. He's not fit for purpose. He's a good player. He's a mid-table player, but he's not Manchester United standing, and that is being highlighted every single week now. And he's in a funk as well. That's it. The pressure's on him. The spotlight's on him. Everybody's focusing on Harry Mcguire being shy, and I think that's just making him play worse, to be honest. He's got to be dropped, man. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you agree with me that Harry Mcguire has to be dropped now. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's actually getting ridiculous. You're almost just guaranteeing yourself to concede or him make a calamitous error if you select him now. He's an ultimate Jonah. He's the ultimate Jonah at the back. It's time to seriously drop him. Hey, thank you, Mark Harris, mate. I appreciate that, dude. He sent another super chat and he says, cheeky donation for Gungshi's lube replacement. You what? Hey, Mark Harris, nice one, mate. Well, hey, we'll try and get some over to him, my friend. Thank you so much, Mark Harris. Appreciate you, dude. Get in there. Can we get a Sue in the chat? Hey, Neil Duffin, my man. Hello, bro. What's going on with you? Get in, Neil Duffin. I hope you're well today, sir. He says, yes, get rid of this Harry Mcguire melt. But he's got to be dropped from the team. We've got other options. There is no excuse. I'm going to criticise Rangnick for his selection in the last game. It's easy to do so, but strange decision to change to the back three, strange decision to put Dalot on the left, strange decision to bring Phil Jones in, who's played once in 2 years, and pop him in there alongside the Slabby Mcguire. Strange decision to start Slabby Mcguire based on form because he's been absolutely shy. There were a few seriously strange decisions by Rangnick, but ultimately the players' performances were so lackluster and just lacking in effort that I think that's obviously the main reason why we failed so much. I hope what Rangnick said after the game does give these guys a good old kick up the arse, and they think, yeah, we do need to sort ourselves out. We do need to have a monstrous performance against Arsenal, because otherwise we're all going to be shipped off to fucking Kettering Town and stuff, because they do deserve it, a lot of these players. Some of these players just got to go in the summer. Steve at FC says, game Saturday, 12:30 kickoff. I prefer Saturday night games. Me too, Steve. At 12:30 is just way too early, mate. That's way too early. I don't like that at all. Declan Gilby says, can't believe someone like Sean Dyche isn't being mentioned as crazy as it sounds. You think Sean Dyche's the right man to come in? Once again, Sean Dyche eats worms. It's not a great idea to appoint him. You know, he's only got previous history dealing with players like Tarkowski and Pope. I'm not so sure if he can handle the egos of Manchester United. What do you reckon, guys? I don't know. Sean Dyche for United manager, I don't think so. It's not really my favourite cup of tea, mate, to be honest. Wait, that's not really, let's get more in it. You all right, guys? My name's Sean Dyche, and I'm Burnley's manager. Man, I've got a bit of a sore throat today, guys. I can't quite do it. I can't quite get that rasp. Anyway, thank you so much, Mark Harris, for another super chat. He says, make it 500 milliliter tube. Thank you, Mark Harris, for the $5 Aussie super chat, mate. Let's get a cheeky little, I don't know, just put something in the live chat to that. Mark Harris, thank you so much for that, dude. Michael Myers, oh guys, I'm trying to do a serious United news video here, sir. Cheeky donation, 5 Mark Harris blow up doll repair kit, right? Okay. Thank you, Michael Myers. Appreciate that one, you Liverpool scummer. Thank you so much for getting in here today as well. Nice one. Oh shit. Dyche will be punching Mcguire in his slabs as what he can't get. Oh, that's right. To be fair, if anybody loves a player like Mcguire, it's probably Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche loves a bit of Mcguire, doesn't he? You could imagine him being a big fan. Hey, Zamiasi, thank you so much for getting in here as well. And Arsenal scummer getting in here with a mug of wine. Super stick. I appreciate that. Zane, you must be pretty happy about your performance last night. Yeah, drink it up there. Drink it in there, Zamiasi. Fair enough, my friend. Saturday is the day, Zane. Saturday's the day. That's right. Manchester United's Independence Day, where we hopefully, I don't know, we announce that Ten Hag's coming in, and then that just frees the players, unleashes the players. They've got this response. They have all of a sudden the need to impress this new inbound manager who's coming in very, very soon. And hopefully you see a big response and reaction against you Arsenal and scummers. And plus, let's hope that you guys maybe did expel just that little bit of energy. You've had a more recent fixture. It's Wednesday last night. That's pretty close. Saturday fixture at 12:30. So hopefully it just means that Arsenal's players are not quite that 100% recovered, and it plays into United's hands as well. Fucking come on. We're going to get the dub. All right, we're going to get the dub. Thank you, Zamiasi. Hey, Roddy Can't Game. Thank you for the super sticker as well, mate. Getting in there of a man vomiting. Thank you so much, Roddy Can't Game, mate. I guess that's going to be Mikel Arteta on Saturday, who's actually going to be knocked sick by losing to Manchester United, mate. Roddy, you're a legend, mate. Thank you so much. Kungshi, thank you so much for your super chat as well, mate. He says, cheeky lube, donation for the Arsenalans. You know what, Kungshi? I don't think we should allow Arsenalans any lubricants, my friend. I think we should just go in there raw, dude, on Saturday and absolutely just take them to the sword. That's what I think we should do, Gungshi. Gungshi, this is all taking a bit of a turn now. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you getting in here. But much love to you all. Let's get some love hearts in the live chat. Mark Harris has got another super chat in here. Can't stop himself now. Fucking hell. He says, let's be serious. It's fucked at the moment, but let's be serious. Come on. Bangers still on the frying pan. Bit burning though. What the fuck are you on about, Mark Harris? You know, I don't know, but hey, fair play to you, Mark Harris. You legend, mate. Right, okay, listen. We're getting a new assistant in, guys. Mitchell van der Gaag. That's Erik Ten Hag's current assistant at Ajax. It looks like that is going to be done. So get in there. Bit of Ten Hag and van der Gaag action. Could be an announcement incoming today, or certainly, hopefully, before Saturday, and maybe taking over end of the season, or, you know, obviously, maybe like a couple of weeks after the end of the season. This is what's been reported as well, guys, is that Erik Ten Hag's held some talks with Steve McLaren, but has not had any contact with Manchester United. It's therefore expected that he will no longer be in the picture. That would mean that Ten Hag would have to work with staff members who now assist Rangnick, but not necessarily, because obviously he can sign he could get other certain people coming in. That's why we're discussing people like Robin van Persie, and obviously this guy at Ajax, Mitchell van der Gaag. No, I haven't actually. Roddy Can't Game sounds pretty interesting, man. Hey, Aaron, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. And Susan, lively Susan here as well. How are you going there, Susan? The Saint, what's good with you too? We got a lot of legends getting in today. Arsenal would give you a tough game pick, says the Saint. Hey, they will. Look at them last night, man. I was expecting Chelsea, after not having a couple of bad results themselves, to have a reaction and do well against Arsenal there and show some quality. And it just didn't work out like that. You know, they did. They gave away a penalty, and then obviously they got done as well. Like they just, yeah, they bottled it towards the end of the game. And Arsenal did really, really well, and they were in the game all throughout. So they're good. They're a decent side right now, Arsenal. Mikel Arteta has done a good job. I mean, the thing is, they're so inconsistent, though, and I still expect them to just not turn up every now and then. Just kind of like us, but maybe they're starting to put it together a little bit more than Manchester United. But I mean, the league table would suggest otherwise. It's basically neck and neck. They are a little bit ahead of us. But it just feels like Manchester United are inconsistent, but so are Arsenal. I feel like we've definitely got an opportunity to beat them, man. Much easier than Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool, the game, we're going into that with an optimistic view that maybe we could snatch a draw if we set up real defensive and ugly. But realistically, we didn't really have a chance because they're just that much better and ahead of us right now. And we also had Cristiano Ronaldo out. He's our main guy scoring the goals, who's going to win us the games. Without him, we're basically screwed, it seems, with this set of players who have got no bollocks. So, but with Cristiano Ronaldo coming back in against Arsenal, I think he could have a really, really positive, awesome game. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe he won't even play. We'll have to wait and see. But he has been back at training. Rushmano says we got Mcguire news. Let's have a look at this. Harry Mcguire news. Interesting. There's a growing internal sentiment that Harry Mcguire cannot be leader at Manchester United. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a growing internal sentiment that Harry Mcguire cannot be leader of Manchester United. This is reports from Sky News, Sky Sports News. There is growing internal sentiment that Harry Mcguire cannot be the leader of Man United's backline. I would say so. I would say that must be the case. Hey, if you're David De Gea and you see that melt in front of you every single game, you must feel a bit gash. If you're Cristiano Ronaldo at the top of the pitch, scoring goals and then seeing all your hard work undone by a big human breeze block of a man, you would be very disappointed and disconcerted, my friends. So I would imagine there is a growing internal sentiment that Harry Mcguire cannot be a leader of Manchester United's backline. Yeah, I think that's absolutely bang on. Nice one, mate. Thanks for that little nugget of informazione there. Speaking of nuggets, Harry Mcguire is the worst United captain of all time. But we're not going to talk about that slab right now. Okay, let's just get into this. Let's get into this news. We're going to have a big Q&A at the end of this video as well, guys. If you're just getting in, there's 141 of you legends in here. Do us a massive favor if you're just joining us. Smash that like button. We are on, how many are we on? 67. We could do better than that. Bacon Brigade, assemble. No, do hit the thumbs up button. Let's get 100 likes. Help us compete with the clickbait merchants and the corporation shithouses. So do smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. It's free to do so, and give it a share. And if you're new to the channel, drop the subscribe button on the show as well, guys. I can see, in fact, we got a new subscriber right here in the last few minutes, which is, it's G22. Thank you very much for hitting that subscribe button, man. Really appreciate you getting. Thank you, Aaron, man. Legends. All right then, guys. So this is a new report that we've seen today as well. Erik Ten Hag will reportedly, and I obviously call BS on this one because I know what Manchester United are like, but will reportedly be handed a 200 million transfer budget should he take the reins at Manchester United. Is that 200 million over several years, or? No, I don't think that he's going to be given 200 million to spend. I think he might be able to spend a lot of money, maybe 150 million, maybe even something as drastic as that. You saw what Arsenal did last season, where they signed a lot of players, and they sort of had a new influx of players in one big investment, and they spent somewhere in the region of 150 million. That's what we need to do this season. I can't see they're going to spend anywhere near that. But we need to spend, in my opinion, we need to spend 150 million, guys. Night Whisper says, good visit last month ago. Sorry for your rage, the high blood pressure. Oh, I need to go see the docs, don't I, mate? Make sure everything's okay. Hey, what's going on there, Ted? SDK, Manchester United agreement with Harry Mcguire agent. They reached an agreement on a 5-year contract. Could you imagine? That would be just top yourself time, wouldn't it? But anyway, no, so 200 million, that's what some of the reports are coming out as saying. I can't imagine that's true. I would imagine they'll probably have 100 million to spend regardless, and then they'll try and sell a couple of players and generate a little bit more cash. There is going to be a lot of outgoing players this summer, so a lot of money freed up off the books also, which is very, very good and very nice. That's definitely going to help us out with, the fact that they have to sign players. Cavani's going, Pogba may be going, Lingard's definitely going. These guys are pretty much more or less all going. So that's a few players that are off the books, high-profile players on big, big money. Gives you an impetus to have to go and sign players. And also just the fact that we're so shite, and what Rangnick said recently, saying it how it is that we do need 10 players. There's no excuse for United not to go and invest in this transfer window. But I don't think we'll spend that much. I think if we're absolutely lucky, we can maybe spend 150 million. And I think 100 million of that would be investment from the club and, this season's budget. But then a 50 million could be from us generating cash by selling players. Remember, Ten Hag's going to come in and he's going to have to analyse this squad. There might be a player that we all think right now is probably safe that does actually get sold in this summer. If Ten Hag says, you know what, he doesn't fit my style of play, I don't know, Davide De Gea, I'm just saying, I don't see that happen. I think we should absolutely keep David. But let's just say Ten Hag does a pep and says, you know what, actually I want to play with a more sweeper keeper, somebody's got better distribution, yada, yada, all that sort of stuff. And David's not the best at that sort of stuff. He's a great shot stopper and I think he's all around one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But maybe he wants to go a different direction. Maybe you generate cash that way. Maybe you see Martial being sold. Maybe there's lots of other random players that can generate a little bit of cash. So, he could well come in and decide, hey, I want to keep this guy, I want to sell this guy, spend the money that he's generated. So hopefully that happens. He needs certain freedoms to be able to do that, obviously. He needs to be allowed to sell who he wants, and he needs to be allowed to sort of sign who he wants, really, as well. Yeah, that's right, Cake Cadet. Glazers need to stop taking dividends and use that for players. Couldn't agree more, Cake Cadet, lad. They're taking money out of this football club during fucking COVID years and shit like that. These guys are a disgrace and a nonsense. Hey, Simon Cowie. Yeah, that's right. On the new FFP rules, we have to use 70% of our revenue to spend on transfer. That's right, Simon Cowie. But remember, United's revenue every single year is absolutely monstrous. Like, you generate over 100 million into the club just from, TV rights deals every season. And then you've also got all these massive sponsorship deals, commercial deals that they've got. The match day revenue, the merchandise revenue, all the rest of it. Like Manchester United is about one of the only clubs that can truly justify having a ridiculous expenditure like that. Manchester City spent 100 million on Grealish last season. Is that really, it's not as justifiable. Whereas Manchester United, I think we can have massive transfer windows like that because we do have a massive revenue, remember. This football club generates fucking shitloads of money. And financial fair play is just a mockery anyway, but I hear you, man. Eddie Benson says, I will get excited about Ten Hag when the Glazers put up the cash and the board let Ten Hag spend it and give over all the control of all football decisions. Right on, mate. Right on. I hope we do get a proper sort of, orchestrator of these deals at the club. I don't know if that's going to be Rangnick. I doubt it will be. Who knows? I hope he has a good, say of what's going on. I think he knows what this football club need. We do need to get a lot of new players in. We do need to work better on recruitment and, the scouting networks and things like that. We do need to sign more stars. We need to create more of our own stars. If you actually look at what he did at RB Leipzig and who he's signed in and overseen the signatures of whilst in the back room at RB Leipzig, he's done a great job of that in his track record. So, yeah, we could definitely do with that. We could do with a big pot of money every single season and then just that's it. We get to let the footballing people spend it how they see fit. That's what we really need, rather than having all these wanky bankers making financial decisions. Maybe thinking, oh no, commercially this guy might be a better signing because he's got this brand, he's got this following in this country, or whatever it may be. We could open up that market. We could sell a shitload of shirts in that country, or whatever it may be. We don't need that sort of thinking. We need football decisions. We need football decisions. Everything based on trying to make this football team better. Okay, so there's the reports, guys, that he's 200 million budget. Don't believe it for a second, but we do need to spend huge amounts of money this summer. Also, the Telegraph are reporting that United are targeting 2 midfielders and a striker primarily, with a wide forward and a centre-half also on the radar, depending on departures, which is all the positions that we need to strengthen the most, isn't it? We need a new centre-back to somebody to partner Varane. We also need a new central midfielder, more of a defensive-minded midfielder, maybe a destructive midfielder. We also need more of a creative midfielder, somebody who's all-round, maybe box-to-box type midfielder. So we need 2 midfielders. We also do need a wide player as well, somebody who's going to play on the wings because Martial could be going. Greenwood's obviously not available. We've only got Rashford, Diallo, Sancho. So we do need to get a wide player. And then we absolutely need a forward. Cavani's leaving in this summer transfer window for sure on a free. And, well, not for sure. I mean, I doubt Manchester United sign him up, though, to a new deal. He should be leaving. Cristiano Ronaldo, will he, won't he, will he stay? Maybe hinges on Champions League football. Maybe it doesn't. But regardless of Ronaldo staying or not, Manchester United will be signing a new forward player because we're just so light in those areas. We absolutely need one. Oh, shit, by the way, Sorry, guys, I missed a couple of super chats and stuff here. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to catch up. Michael Myers, thank you very much for his super chat, boss. He says, Slabby offered to let LFC for 30p and a hot dog. We rejected Mcguire and signed the hot dog. Michael Myers, get out of here, you scouser, mate. Hey, thank you. No, thank you so much, you legend. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. They rejected Mcguire and signed the hot dog instead. Kafka, thank you for being a member for 3 months of the Bacon and Egg Brigade, my son. Guys, can we please get a massive love heart and a hashtag 3 months in there for Kafka, who's been a channel member all that time. Thank you so much for supporting the show, bro, for 3 months. You're an absolute legend, man. Really appreciate the support. And Matthew Adateo has been a member of this channel for 9 months. That's a baby making amount of time. Thank you, Matthew Adateo, mate, for being a channel member for 9 months and supporting this channel. Matthew Adateo, that's very kind. Can we get a hashtag 9 months in there for Matthew Adateo? Nice one, my friend. And Bell6091 has been a member of this channel for 18 months. It's just doubling every single time. Bell6091, 18 months a member. That is a special one, my son. That's a brilliant milestone. Thank you so much for supporting this show for 1.5 years, man. By being a member. You're an absolute star. Guys, let's get a star emoji and a hashtag 18 months in the live chat. He comments and he says, free transfers will be key this year. Rudiger, etc. Now you're talking, mate. If we could get a free transfer like that and pull that sort of a deal off, then you're right. It does open up other areas of the team that we can strengthen and spend the budget on. Like I was saying the other day, say you did have 150 million. That's a huge amount of money that would be available. I don't think they will necessarily spend that much. But let's just say, with what's going on and the players we need, we do spend 150 million. Well, you need a forward, Darwin Núñez, reports of 50, 60, 70 million euros for that guy. That's 50 or 60 million pounds. Let's say you get a midfielder. I don't know who. Neves, Tielemans, Bellingham, whoever. They're all going to cost a significant amount of money, between 50, 40, 60, 70 million pounds for that position as well. So Rudiger would be fantastic to get a centre-half, because he's not only a great player with Premier League experience, but it saves you having to go and spend 40-odd million or however much on someone like Pau Torres, a centre-back. If you could just get Rudiger on a free, that would be absolutely sensational, I agree, because then you can use another piece of that money to go and sign a proper quality player in another position that you need, i.e. maybe get Anthony in from Ajax, maybe go and get another midfielder such as, I don't know, Tielemans or just whoever. That's where you need to invest the money. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, Ten Hag does have a good track record of actually being able to sign players on a budget, because he's been working at Ajax for all these years. So he does, of course, have to do that on a reasonably shoestring budget. They do sell some of their stars quite frequently as well, most summers, because the big clubs come knocking and they've developed them. So he's constantly developing players, but he's also having to constantly sort of find gems. So I'm hoping that with that sort of background as well, he might be able to acquire these good players that we need for not so much money as well. Maybe there are still bargains out there. You see other clubs do it, so hopefully we can start doing it too. Hey, Mark Harris, thank you for another super chat, boss. He says, I would let Zayn on the coach and fishnets and heels Frank Spencer in for head coach. It's Frank Spencer in for head coach. Oh, Betty. Fair play to you, Mark Harris. Respect, my son. Hey, get in there. You would let Zayn on the coach in fishnets and heels. Sounds like you got a little bit of a kink there for Arsenal fans. Oops, sorry guys, we just had a slight disconnection there for a second. Smash a 1 if you can hear me. My stream just shat the bed for a second there. I think we're okay. Might have to give it a refresh. Do us a favor, smash that like on the video, guys, because the stream's just had a little bit of a blip there. So drop a thumbs up on the video if you're just joining us. We'll just have a moment to say thank you all for tuning in. Do hit the like and subscribe if you're new. Get involved in the live chat. Oh, nice one. Thank you all for the ones, guys. It just froze for a second. Thank you so much. Mark Harris says, we need the whole fucking Argos catalogue, says Mark Harris. Hey, Mark Harris, thank you so much for another super chat going in there raw, mate. You're going in there raw, son. Thank you so much. And Night Whisper has super chatted. What's going on with all these super chats today, guys? I'm trying to fucking speak here, mate. Trying to get the news out. Trying to say what's going on. I'm not getting a bloody look in. Hey, thank you so much there, Night Whisper, with the Roy Keane emoji, mate. I'd be throwing punches at this Manchester United side. I wouldn't let Mcguire on the coach. He's an absolute disgrace and a nonsense. He really is, isn't he? Thank you so much for that as well, bud. Oh, my goodness me. Night Whisper, man. Let's get a love heart and a sue in the chat there for Night Whisper, man. Going in there raw with Roy Keane. Gunshi says, Rudiger in, Slabby out. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Greg Mackham RC, thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Hey there, Ellie, how are you doing today as well? Get in there. Says hashtag star 18 for Burl 609 being a member. Thank you, Burl. Thank you, Ellie. Hope you're good today as well. Long time Donesh yourself. Hey, BD Yanish, what's going on? You want Pau Torres? Me too. I'd like a bit of Pau Torres action. But given the choice between Pau Torres and Rudiger, I would go Rudiger, because if a Rudiger is available for a free, as we just said, it's a really good signing. Yeah, you're going to have to pay a hefty signing on bonus, maybe high wages reasonably, but you're going to get yourself a good player for not very much money, and then you can allow yourself to spend that money elsewhere in the team. So I would take Rudiger over Pau Torres at this moment, and he's got the Premier League experience, and he's a bit more experienced in general, but only just because he's free, really. Mark Harris says, grab the fucking money, my Don, get in. Hey, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you. Mark Harris, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Again, getting in here super raw today. Mark Harris, is he on the booze late night? He may well be. Subdivine Big United says, pig, cut Mark Harris off from the bar. That's what I was thinking, mate. He's pissed out his head, isn't he? He's unleashed his fucking his wobbly fingers, mate. Hey, good morning, Seamus Moore. What's going on? LFC scummer in here. Thank you for getting in, Seamus. Hope you're doing well. Right, guys, hang on a sec. Let me just get back into the news and stuff here for a second, guys. Let's just readdress the situation. So, 5 players realistically coming in various different places. So, we've also got an update and a report here that suggests that Manchester United could reportedly move for Benfica striker Darwin Núñez and also Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves during this summer's transfer window, simply because they're cheaper options than going for players such as Harry Kane over at Tottenham or, Declan Rice at West Ham. Yeah, ideally, it would be nice to go and get Declan Rice. He's, 22? He's playing for England. He's obviously a really, really strong midfielder. He's a good midfielder. He's going to have a good future in the game. I do rate him. He's good. I don't necessarily think he's great, but he is good. And he's going to be very good in the future, I think. And for the money for the money that is being talked about for him, it's just not good value for money, especially when United have to strengthen so many different areas of the team. So for that reason, I would go for somebody like Ruben Neves, who would be stepping up from a club like Wolves to a club like Manchester United more so, and would relish the opportunity, I'm sure, would also make a lot more money. It's a big step up for Ruben. He's got a lot to prove. He's still young. Still like 24 or 25. He's actually still quite young. And he's also playing every single game for Wolves for many seasons in the league. He's got the experience. I would take him all day long over Declan Rice. And it's not because I'm saying he's a better player than Declan Rice or he's got a better future than Declan Rice. I personally just think it's because it represents much better value for money and it allows us to do much more things with the squad. So that's exactly it. I would go with a player like Darwin Núñez and a player like Ruben Neves rather than a player like Harry Kane or Declan Rice, because that eats up too much of your transfer budget and it just makes a lot more sense to spread it around a little bit more and strengthen all areas of the team. Hey, Simon Cowie, thank you so much for getting in here with a super chat. He says, Pig, we don't need to sign 5 to 7 players. We just need to sign 4 signings and bring up the academy players from the under-21s and under-18s. There's a lot we can bring up and build on that over the next 5 years. Fair enough, Simon. I mean, I absolutely agree with you that we need to do that. But I do think we need to sign 5 proper first-team players and also do what you're saying. Because I think there's only 4 players in that first team that are really fit to wear the badge. I would say maybe, obviously, Ronaldo, De Gea, Bruno is a question mark at the moment. But previously, from what we've seen, I'd keep him around. Also, Varane is a world-class player. Other than that, I'm struggling. So we do need to bring in players, but we also do need to bring players through. I couldn't agree more there. I think we need to be bringing at least a few players into the first team this year. I could see Ghana coming in, Diallo coming in. We've also got to maybe look at Mengi at the back there. There's other players like Mejbri. There's lots of players we could see bring into the squad. So I absolutely agree, Simon. We need to bring youngsters through. But we need to see investment in this summer as well as doing that. We need to get players who are a little bit more experienced, but we need to get back to United's way of developing talent. Ten Hag's had to do that at Ajax. United had done that previously, a la the class of 92, but we seem to have just fallen off. So, yeah, definitely agree. We need to get back to that. But I'd still love to see us sign like 5 fit-to-start players. 5 players who are good enough to be starters for Manchester United in the Premier League. 5 players, and then also bring a few youngsters in. That's what I'd like to see. Thank you so much, Simon Cowie. And also Mark Harris has sent another super chat. He says, I'm on my 14th fucking bourbon. Oh no. That's why he's sending all these in. Yeah, Subdivine Pig, you're right. Cut him off from the bar, mate. Thank you, Mark Harris, mate. Steady on, son. Nice one, though, mate. Sounds like you're having a good night. So there you go, guys. Maybe Ruben Neves, maybe Darwin Núñez. These guys make a lot more sense just simply because of the price tag involved. Hey, Rushmano's giving us an update here as well. Thank you so much, bud. Nice one. Thanks for this, bud. So he's given us an update here that says that Dean Henderson, Anthony Martial, Eric Bailly, and Brandon Williams are all expected to depart Manchester United for different clubs in the summer as well. And also Phil Jones and Diogo Dalot could go too. So these are a couple of lists of players that, well, there's a couple on there we haven't necessarily discussed. Diogo Dalot sounds a little bit interesting to me. I don't know if that would happen. I would say maybe we're better off keeping him unless we're prepared to go and sign a really good right back. We do have 2 right backs there, of which probably we should sell one of them in all fairness. I mean, who would you keep out of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Dalot? Let me know what you guys think. Who would you keep? I personally think they're both good in different ways, but we need somebody who's great. Right? It would be nice to have like a proper quality fullback, like a fucking Robertson type or a Cancelo type quality player, and to play like a world-class standard player. That'd be nice. But I personally don't think we do have that. I personally think we've got good players. All those players are good. Luke Shaw, Tellez, they're good. Wan-Bissaka's great defensively, not so good going forward. Dalot's great going forward, not so good defensively. So we've got good players, but none of them are great. Wan's got to go, says the Saint. Can we keep Fred, please? I think we should absolutely keep Fred. Fred's a good player. He's an industrious player. He works hard for the team. He's a good character. He's a nice guy. Definitely keep Fred. He's actually one of the players that wears the badge with pride and does credit to the badge by his effort levels. He might not be the most technically gifted. He's not going to win any Ballon d'Ors. He's not going to necessarily put in performance of the week every single week. But he tries his absolute hardest for the badge. And I respect that, man. I love that. And he can be a backup. He can be a squad player. He can come in and do a job against some of the Leicester teams, or come on last 20, 30 minutes of a game just to run around and shut the opposition down. He can do that for us. I think he's absolutely a good player to have. Same goes for Scott McTominay, really. I don't like Scott McTominay technically as much as, as players that we need to get in there. But he's still a passionate player. He's still somebody that can do a job for the squad. He's not starter. He's not numero uno on the score sheet. He shouldn't be starting in the big games, but he's a good squad player. He's a decent player to have around. I like the idea of having him still at the club. So I personally in the midfield would keep Scotty and Fred just to do squad rotation jobs, and then I would get in 2 more midfielders, like somebody like Tielemans and Neves, or whoever. There's so many different options, but I would bring in 2 midfielders to essentially play the 2 starter roles, because those guys are not quite good enough, I don't think, to be week in, week out starters for Man United. Right then. Thank you so much for that, Rushman. I've got a few more things to get into here as well in regards to some sort of transfer information. So it's reported here that West Ham will definitely make another attempt to sign Manchester United midfielder or attacking midfielder Jesse Lingard. Claims various different sources. But yeah, West Ham, it's understood that West Ham wanted to go and make an offer for Jesse in the summer. They blatantly will table an offer for Jesse. Moyes likes him. They're in a successful period. They're a good club. They can offer him a contract. They can sign him for free. We know that they wanted him last summer, but United were playing hardball and asked for a bit too much money, really. We just sort of let him fester away all season long, when we could have maybe cashed in. But hey, there you go. That's the way it goes. But this time around, they can get him for free in the summer. So they're going to put a decent offer on the table for him, I'm sure. What would probably most likely happen is there's going to be a bit of a bidding war between West Ham and Newcastle, and maybe even some other club who might want to come in. But at this moment, definitely I'd imagine West Ham and Newcastle would be interested with what's going on with their situations. Probably be a bit of a bidding war between those 2 clubs, and it'll end up with one of those. But there you go. Who do you think he's going to end up at, guys? Let me know. Will he go back to West Ham, where he's already enjoyed success, where he was loved by the fans in that brief, few-month loan spell where he won Player of the Month fucking twice, and he was really, really quality. He was really quality in that spell for them. Will he go back there where he knows and loves, or will he go for a new challenge at Newcastle, where maybe the ceiling is actually higher at Newcastle? And he could probably get more money at Newcastle too. Could probably get more money at Newcastle because they obviously have got a huge budget. They're more likely to want to spend to close the gap as soon as possible. So they'll probably spend and give him a really big offer on the table to convince him to avoid West Ham and go and sign with them at Newcastle. Yeah, they're saying we should have sold him years ago. Yeah, Anthony would be a great signing, BD Yanish, my friend. Yeah, big time. Okay, so Jesse Lingard very likely to go to either West Ham or Newcastle in the summer, but West Ham definitely will be coming in for him. Also, we got an update on Martial, guys. So let me just get this up on the screen here. So we got an update on Martial. Lopetegui over in Spain says, we can't discuss about Martial's future right now. It's too early, but Martial will come back to Man United as Sevilla have not opened talks to keep him. Erik Ten Hag will decide on Martial, part of priorities list. So once again, we've got to wait for Erik Ten Hag to come in here and assess the current squad, decide who he wants to keep, decide what areas of the team he wants to sort of strengthen the most, and then go and act on that. He can obviously relay things between now and when he joins as well. He can say, hey, get rid of the fucking concrete slab at the back ASAP. Or he can say, hey, we need to really start working on this guy. Please, can we get the wheels in motion for this guy? Or, you know, the negotiation started. He can actually have those conversations as well. Hold on a second. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. No way. Hey, Michael Myers, you taking the piss, man? No fucking way. Sorry, I missed that. Holy shit, the Bedved Pavel Nedved. Michael. Mate, Michael Myers, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Gammon Gang, mate. You what? Dude, thank you so much. That's the highest level of membership on this channel, of which there's only one other person in there before, man. And that guy is Mr. Billy Big Baller Tox Cole. And Michael Myers had just joined. I don't believe it. Michael Myers, thank you so much for your wicked support of the show, man. Wow. Guys, let's get mad love heart in the live chat there for Michael Myers. That is absolutely insane. Thank you so much, dude. Dude, what a legend. Michael Myers, thanks for your mad support, dude. Fucking hell. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you very much, Mike. That's blowing me away, that is, man. Egon Spengler, how are you? Says, hope everyone is doing well today. Egon, thank you so much, mate. Yes, Gungshi, get in there, my son, as well, with Egon. Sorry, for Michael Myers, I mean. Mark Harris has sent a $2 super chat as well. He says, cheeky donation for Michael Myers, man. Man U shirt fund. Hey, come on. We've got to start a tattoo fund up for him, mate. We're going to have a bet. I'll tell you what, we will have a bet next time, Michael Myers, for the next Liverpool game when Man United are a bit better. It was a bit of an unfair bet last time, mate. We'll have a bet next game. Luke de Jong to United, yes or no, says VBN. You know, I don't know. I can't see it happening, mate, to be honest. Martial was injured, right, says BD Yanish. I mean, he's had a couple of concerns, but he's played with them a bunch this season over in Sevilla. He's not done too well, I don't think. He's better off at Whole Pig, says Wakas Akram. Ellie, thank you so much for putting the link to the channel membership in there as well, you legend. That's really appreciate that. Get in. Gangshi, man. Fucking hell. Gangshi with a super chat here. He says, United should offer Jesse to West Ham with the conditione that they also take the slab for free. They could keep him in a Moses Goblin cave. Hey, good call, man. I wonder if West Ham, if Moisey would be interested in a human slab like that. That's actually quite an interesting idea. Didn't even really think about that. Maybe they could enter the conversation. Gangshi, hey, look, that's a great shout. You know what? Slabbing Mcguire is a bit like, I don't know, a bit like a vial of a virus. Like if you have a little vial of a virus and you go up to people and you say, hey, in this vial is the coronavirus. Would you like to buy this for money? I don't think they're going to buy it from you. In fact, they'll probably won't even take it off your hands for free. You say, hey, do you want this? If somebody came up to me and said, do you want this? I'd say, you know what? Actually, I'm going to leave that well alone. That's kind of what it's like with Harry Maguire. He's a fucking virus in a little test tube or something, guy. Is that a bit harsh? I don't know. I think it's justified. Thank you so much, Gangshi, you legend. Michael Myers says, send me a shirt. I will wear it. Hint, hint, hint. Hey, fair play to you, Michael Myers. That's absolutely Gammon Gam-esque. Nice one, Michael Myers, mate. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, I'll get your deets off your lad. Michael Myers, thanks so much for supporting the show. You're off work. Hey, nice one, Ruddy Can't Game. You must be buzzing after your team's result last night. That was pretty good from Arsene Hollands. Philip says, Pig, you said it's going to take 5 years to rebuild. Will you be happy with Ten Hag if we're in this position in this time next year? So by this position, you mean where we sort of are in the league? Yes, it depends on what he's done. I'm fully aware that this is going to take a lot of time to just bed in now, a lot of time to lay the foundations, because there's going to be a period of transition this summer where maybe as many as 8 players go and maybe as many as 8 players come in. whether that's signings or youth players being brought into the first team. I think that could be a big change, a big transition. So there's a lot of question marks about how that could go. Now, we could hit the ground running and Ten Hag could just instantly take to the Premier League like a duck to water and get the best out of the players he's got and sign the right signings and close the gap a lot quicker than people think. Now, that's still possible. That has sort of happened. Teams do have a turnaround in a short spell. Look at Roman Abramovich constantly getting rid of managers, getting a new guy in after they've had a bad season, and then they do the business. Well, okay, you know, it's hard to do, especially with Liverpool and City right up there. But I think the United just need to get competitive. He could do that, but even if he doesn't do that, I'm going to be patient because I think, well, he's got to actually instill all the different aspects that he brings to the table. He's got to get the youth development going at the club. He's got to get, he's got to get the signings that he needs to get. He's got to wait to be able to have enough transfer windows and get the budget from the owners to sign the players that he needs. He's got to get rid of all the bad eggs at the football club as well. That's going to take time. Might not necessarily be able to do that in one transfer window. He's got to get rid of a lot of the bad eggs. And he's also got to instill a belief, a confidence, a philosophy into the team. Winning breeds winning. It takes time. You can't just go from being a shit team like Manchester United are right now with how we're playing to going to be title challengers. It doesn't really work like that. So it is going to have to take a transitional year or even two where maybe we could get back up there. But I think, look, Ten Hag's target, really, if you ask me, should be to try and just develop this team as great as possible with getting players gone and getting players in and laying the foundations that he wants to lay there and getting the philosophy into the team over this season, this next season, his first season. And then the second target, the second season target should be to try and challenge, you know, for the top few spaces, really. I think that United have to be competitive after he's had one full year in the club. And then after that, his target should be in the third season. It should be to challenge for the title. But I think you've really got to look at it in a realistic sense and not ask for too much too soon. Hey, what's up there, Timothy Young? How you doing, man? Hey, Eddie's Football Waffle, what's going on, man? He says several years of transition period. The club is rotten. Spot on. Totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. What's this? Announcement imminent. So then, what's this? Whoa. What's going on? Announcement is coming, is it? Hold on a second. Guys, do us a favor, smash that like button. We might have an announcement coming soon. We'll wait and see. I don't want to tickle you too much, but we might have an announcement coming soon here. Mark Harris says Michael Myers got an early tax refund. Thank you so much, my son. Appreciate that. Michael Myers says Michael Myers is a tax dodger. Hey, thank you guys for the super chats, man. Kumar Nakachita says Ten Hag has been announced. Announcements happens. It's been announced, has it, my son? We said it was fucking imminent, man. Come on. Has Ten Hag been announced? Let's have a look. Ten Hag, it will be difficult to leave Ajax after these incredible years. I can assure our fans of my complete commitment and focus on bringing this season to a successful conclusion before I move to Manchester United. It's done. Breaking news. Manchester United have announced it, my son. Manchester United have announced it, my son. Come on, get in there. Where are you? Let's be having you. We've got Ten Hag as the new manager. The announcement has come. Ten Hag, right, hang on a sec to announcement. I've got to update my thumbnail and stuff. Wait a second. This is I'm buzzing, guys. Come on. Fucking come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's be having you. Where are you? Let's be having you. Get in. I'm well happy about this, guys. We need to get this guy in ASAP to start the foundations for the next era of Manchester United because this has been absolutely pathetic, no doubt about it, my friends. Let me just change my thumbnail, guys, because it is a done deal. Done deal, my son. Done deal. There you go. Ten Hag to United announcement. United, yes, come on. Hold on a sec, guys. Give me a moment. I'm getting a little bit flustered here. Oh, yes. There it is. Let me get the tweet up for you guys. Let me get the tweet up for you from Manchester United. Here it is. And let me read you the club statement as well. Okay. One second, guys. So I wasn't prepared for this. I thought it was going to be announced today. That's what we were on here to discuss because that's what was being reported. I didn't know it'd be while I was live. Fucking get in there, my son. We've only gone and got him. We've only gone and got him, dudes. It's quite exceptional. Right, hold on a second. Where's that gone? Right, nice, yeah. Guys, can we get a cheeky little hashtag ETH in the live chat and everybody smash a thumbs up on the video. Give this video a share around as well if you can. That would be much appreciated. But he has officially been announced by Manchester United. That is it. It's a done deal. Erik ten Hag is the next permanent manager of Manchester United. Done, dusted, announced. Here we go. Here we go. And this is the report. Oh, sorry, I don't know why it took me so long. But there it is there, guys. Erik ten Hag will be, Manchester United tweeted out a few minutes ago, the new first-team manager of Manchester United, Erik ten Hag. Come on, get in there, my son. It's official. Man, I don't believe it. That is awesome. I mean, I do believe it because we absolutely need him. But, it's just fantastic that we've actually finally announced it now. It makes sense because after that Liverpool game, we needed a bit of positivity. We needed a little bit of a boost. And it's just the positive boost that we needed, in all fairness. Let me just get into the live chat quickly and see what you guys are saying. Sorry, hey, Kate Cadet, sorry, I missed your super chat, mate. He says, Pig poll, where should we target to finish next year, says the Kate Cadet. That's not a bad shout, but hey, I've already got a poll up. Mark Harris, thank you so much for a super chat. He says, break out the red panties. Break out the red panties. It's red panty night. Erik ten Hag has made us rich, baby. Guys, thank you everyone for getting in here. Thank you for subscribing there, Failar. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you, Mahmood. Right, let me just cover the news, guys. Let me read the statement from Manchester United. My bad here. Let me just focus on this. So as you can see, guys, I'm just going to make that big there so everybody who's just coming in the live chat can see what's exactly going on. But Ten Hag has just been announced, if you're just joining us, officially. And this is the club statement from United. On their website, it says, Manchester United is delighted to announce the appointment of Erik ten Hag as the men's first-team manager, subject to work visa requirements, from the end of this season until June 2025, with the option to extend for a further year. John Murtaugh, football director, said, during the past 4 years at Ajax, Erik has proved himself to be one of the most exciting and successful coaches in Europe, renowned for his team's attractive attacking football and commitment to youth. In our conversations with Erik leading up to this appointment, we were deeply impressed with this long-term vision for returning Manchester United to the level we want to be competing at, and his drive and determination to achieve that. We wish Erik the best of luck as he focuses on achieving a successful end to the season at Ajax, and look forward to welcoming him to Manchester United this summer. Get in there, my son. Come on. Let's be having you. There you go. And so he is going to be coming in this summer, guys, achieving a successful end to the season at Ajax, and look forward to welcoming him to United. So he will finish his Eredivisie campaign over there, and he will finish his campaign, and then he will join Manchester United in the summer. Come on, get in there, my son. This is big news. The Dutch Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to fucking open up a can of whoop-ass on the Premier League. A Tactician Tom, my brother from the same mother's in here. What's going on, mate? Thank you, Tactician Tom. How you doing, mate? He says, yes, just announced. Right, guys, on a scale of 1 to 100, how excited are you for the Ten Hag appointment? Let me know. On a scale of 1 to 100, I'm at an 80 now. I'm 80 excited out of 100, guys. I'm pretty excited because I think, well, we've just had such a bad season. This guy's track record with Ajax is impressive. The style of football that he plays is exactly what I want to play. It's an attractive, total Dutch football style. That's what we should be trying to aspire to. Playing well and winning, but also playing beautiful, playing the right way. So very, very happy with the appointment. 110 out of 100. 96 as Philip Chapman. Nice one, dudes. Ruthless Sausage, hope he gets time and the transfer. Spot on, he needs to be given a lot of time and absolutely a heck of a lot of investment. Yeah, Robin says, phew, I'm glad it's not Poch. Come on. Super happy it's not Pochettino, mate. The guy would be an absolute dross mess. Sue, says Abhinav Singh. 3 managers in 1 season. We are truly, yeah, I know what you say. Cake Cadet, 4 managers in 1 season. Actually, if you count Michael Carrick, lad. We've had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Michael Carrick at the wheel, Ralphie Rangnick. To be fair, he's coming in at the end of the season. But yeah, we've announced it during the same season. That's got to be some sort of record, no? Yes, it's official, Ronnie Dodge. Come on, it's official, man. Thank you so much. It is official. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing there, lover. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Andrew Hammond, let's go, mate. Come on, Andrew Hammond. Mark Harris, thank you, my friend. He says, congrats on being the first YouTuber to break the news of Erik ten Hag signing. Get in. Don't blow the doors off, my son. Thank you so much, Mark Harris, for all your super chats, man, and for your positivity and your support. Really appreciate you. And yeah, I guess technically we are the first person to break this on YouTube because we were live as it actually broke. I don't know. Maybe there's other people that have done that too. But still, you're right. If you were here live watching, then you literally found out first. Get in. Callum Karen, how are you doing today, mate? Dilly Hill will be interesting who gets rid of all of them apart from Ronaldo, Bruno, Fred. McTominay maybe is a question mark. You might want to get rid of him too. I think he'll keep Varane, one or two of the wing backs, but De Gea he might. That's even a question mark. He might want to play a different way and do a Pep Guardiola when he got rid of Joe Hart. We'll see. We need Ten Hag chants. Yeah, Ronnie Dodge, come on. Somebody think of a good Ten Hag chant. I like your style. Come on, guys. Love that. Quote from Ten Hag here as well, guys. Let me get this quote up on screen for you because this is a very nice quote. Let's read this quote out. This is directly from Erik Ten Hag in regards to the appointment. So let's just look at this as well. So he said this. Boom. He said, Ten Hag, it will be difficult to leave Ajax after these incredible years. I can assure our fans of my complete commitment and focus on bringing this season to a successful conclusion before I move to Manchester United. So he has also confirmed this, of course. Manchester United confirming this as a club. And it's just great news, guys. It's the news that we've all been waiting for and the news that we needed to kickstart the new era at Manchester United. That's exactly what we needed. Thank you, Mahmoud Bashar, for subscribing as well, my friend. Everybody, really appreciate you getting in here today. Drop a like on the video. We're nearly at 200 likes, actually. Let's see if we can get 200 likes on this stream. And just thank you, all of you, for being here. Also, we got a super chat from Rush Mano. Thank you for a super chat. He says, a new era of Manchester United begins. Subscribe to the channel. You know it makes sense. Thank you, Rush Mano. You're an absolute star, man. Thank you very, very much for that. A new era of Manchester United begins. Spot on, mate. The Ten Hag era. Hopefully it's going to be a good era. He needs all the help and backing from the fans that we can give him. And he also needs all the help and backing from the likes of the Glazer shithouses to invest heavily in this summer's transfer window to give him the players that he needs to actually take us to back where we need to be, which is challenging for things. And it's not going to come overnight, but he needs to lay the foundation. It's going to take a couple of seasons to even get us competitive again, I think, in terms of being able to compete for the title or anywhere near there, because of how good Liverpool and City are and where they're at the moment and how far away we are. So he does need time, but if he's given those tools and resources, then hopefully he's good enough to do the job for us. He's done a very good job so far. Coming to the Premier League is a totally different step up, different climate, different, footballing culture. And so it's very much a different place. And it's just a much tougher challenge than what he's been doing in the Eredivisie. But his Champions League experience is obviously impressive. Rushmano, thank you so much for that. Let's get a love heart and a sue in there for Rushmano, man. Ellie says, yes, Rush. Vincent Bullock says the transfer market start. Bye. Oh, gosh, players, it was not good. Great time. Great to know you. He's going to pull a trigger now. You're gone. Goodbye. Gash players, you've got to go. Fair play to you, Vincent Bullock. Saying it how it is, mate. Get these Gash players out of the club. Gungshi, thank you so much for the super chat there, dude. Yes, he says, here's to a fresh start and future success under Stone Cold King Erik. And that's the bottom line, because Erik Ten Hag said so. Thank you so much, Gungshi. You're an absolute legend, man. A fresh start and future success under Stone Cold Ten Hag. Thank you so much, mate. Come on, let's get some love hearts in there for Gungers. Sound is low, says Night Whisper. I think we're okay. I think it's your dodgy Poundland speakers, mate. I don't know. Ronnie Dodge, thank you for being a member of this channel for 5 months and getting your highlighted member comment in there. He says, English press are not ready for Erik's bluntness. Nice. I hope he says it how it is, man. I hope he lays the smack down as it is, mate. That's what we've been needing. I like the fact that Rangnick said a few things recently that are very open and honest and said it how it is, and I want to see a bit more of that, to be honest. We need to be open and honest and realistic about what's going on at this football club. Ronnie Dodge, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Let's get a hashtag 5 months in the live chat there for him as well. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to stick around for a few more minutes. Get your thoughts in about this Ten Hag announcement. It has been announced. Very exciting news. Very exciting news. He's a glorified Sean Dyche, says Scouser on the Wirral. Yes, new manager, new playing style, new mentality, and new players. Numero uno. Very, very exciting to see what's going to happen. Nice one, Ellie says, audio is fine for me. Thank you so much, Ellie, for letting me know. Callum says, happy with this pig. Hopefully the board and owners don't hinder his work, says Callum Karen. Spot on, my lad. I agree with you. That's it. It's about giving him freedoms and making assurances and allowing him to do what he needs to do. I think they must have given him certain assurances, and he must be sort of happy with what's been discussed. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken the job, would he? Hey, it's a pleasure to have you aboard, Ronnie Dodge, man. Thank you so much. Slabby will stay, says Seamus Moore. Ten Hag's got to get him gone, man. At least strip the captaincy of him, but ideally get him gone. We're excited because it can't get any worse. Good news, Night Whisper. Yes, get in there. Jamie Wayne, a great song for our fans to sing. Quality. Yes, yes, yes. Is the Champions League spot confirmed for next season? Absolutely not. Abernaf saying no. We've got to beat Arsenal. We've got to beat Chelsea. And then it's still not even in our hands then, because you've got to hope for Tottenham Hotspurs to bottle it, which could happen. Yeah, go on, Jamie Wayne. Come on. Full control or a no-go, says Cody Elder. Yeah, thank you so much, Mark Harris. Have a great, wonderful day as well, you absolute legend. A good day, my Don. Thank you, Mark Harris. Are you saying goodbye, is that? I don't know. Hey, Pig, it's officially announced on Dutch Teletext. Then you know it's happening. There you go, Neil Duffin. Well, Manchester United have just announced it. So, yeah, but you know on, on the Dutch Teletext, then you know it's happening. I'm excited what the players' social will be like with this announcement, says Ronnie Dodge. Yeah, that's it. I mean, they would have all been told about it by now. How about Ten Hag in charge, live long, play hard? Suleiman Bashir, nice one. I like your style. Okay, so we've got an update from the Telegraph here. Thank you, Rushminer, for sending this through. That suggests that Ten Hag, as expected, has signed a 3-year contract until June 2025 with an option of another 12 months, subject to a work visa. Says he's determined to develop a team capable of delivering the success that the fans deserve. The cess. Let's hope for it's not another cesspit. The success that the fans deserve. So very positive words there, guys. I'm very happy about this appointment. It's great news. Come on, get in there. What about next season under Ten Hag? Well, that's it. We've got to rebuild, get players in. Could be exciting, change of style, exciting football, attacking football. You know, that's what we're looking for. Hey, we got 169 likes on the stream, everyone. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining and tuning in today and showing your support by dropping the like button. You're a bunch of legends. Ten Hag, come on, he is the next Manchester United manager. It's been announced. It's official. He's going to be coming in at the end of the season to take over the reins, which are much needed to be taken over on, aren't they? Come on! That's our new manager, Ronnie Dodge. Happy with this, but the owners better not hinder him, says Callum Karen. I agree, my son. You know what? I just realised we're going to turn into a pumpkin soon. We've been on here nearly 90 minutes, I think. That's almost as long as a football match, right, guys? So we're going to wrap it up here. But I really appreciate you all joining us. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. That is the news. Make sure you come back after this video is finished and come in and get your thoughts and opinions in about the news of Ten Hag being officially announced. Get your comments in after it's finished. And once again, thank you so much to all of you for joining us today. Ronnie Dodge, Rush Marno, Superstar, Night Whisper, Robin, Neil Duffin, Scouser on the Wirral, Jamie Wayne, Liam Kearney, Suleiman, Ada McDonald, Ronnie Dodge, Night Whisper, Codiano, Ruthless Sausage. Thank you to Michael Myers for becoming a Gammon Gang member. Thank you to Marky Harris, Sub2, Gungshi, all the Rush Marno, all the rest of the legends for all the mad super chats and support and messages and comments. And thank you to all the legends in the live chat for getting in with your banter and comments throughout the show. Pretty early one for me, this, guys. I'm pretty damn sleepy. I've only just got up, and then this is all kicking off. This is all kicking off. But great news today. Positive news, guys. There you go. Erik ten Hag is officially the next manager of Manchester United. Thank you so much, Mark Harris. Thank you, Ruthless Sausage. Thank you, Cody Elder. Seamus Moore. Ellie as well, you legend. She says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please do drop a like before you go. Help us compete with those clickbait merchants and those cocks and also the corporations. And also, smash a like and subscribe if you're new. And follow us on social media at Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Check out the website, unitedflyinghigh.com, for your latest news. And remember, come back after it's finished. Get your thoughts and opinions in the not live comments and just let me know what you think about this appointment. Hey, Scott Kent, it is great news. Thank you for watching. We're about to wrap it up. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Ronnie Dodge, Seamus, Night Whisper, Gunchi, Robin, Ellie, Rushmano, G-Wolf United as well, and everyone else. That's it from me. Thank you for tuning in. G-Wolf, great to see you, mate. Get in there, by the way. Erik ten Hag, come back and get your comments and let us know what you're feeling anyway. But I am finishing the vid there. Have a wonderful day, guys. Stay classy. It's the pig here. And I'll be back later with more United news, more updates as and when they come out in regards to Ten Hag's appointment and all the rest of the United news a bit later on. And we're doing FIFA Foot Champs qualifications tonight around about 11 p.m. as well. I'll be back later with more content, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. And come on, my son! Erik ten Hag has been officially announced by Manchester United. Let's be fucking having you. New era begins. Down with the shite era that we've seen. Get all these guest players out there, not fit to wear the badge. Let's see 10 players sold this summer. Get the fuck out of our football club, guys. And let's get some quality players in. Let's see 5, 6 quality players signed and a few of these good youngsters brought through too. Let's be having you. A new era begins. See you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. See